Myself and photographer Alex Louie were supposed to be in Glendale, Arizona to kick off our Super Bowl coverage. Well, the Eagles put an end to those plans. So now it's on to next season for the 49ers. It's the sound that signals the end of the season. Packing tape and moving boxes in the locker room as players get set to go their separate ways.
Losing again, it's terrible. It's not fun, but I mean, I ain't dead yet, and I'll be right here next year ready to roll.
George Kittle will be ready to roll, but who will be throwing him the ball?
I can't wait to talk to you guys about it.
Sure. We'll start right now.
Yeah, bring it, man.
The 49ers are once again headed into the offseason with uncertainty at quarterback.
I don't think there's much to handle. One guy can't go, and the other guy should be ready for OTAs. So
Trey Lance is nearing the finish line with his rehab from a broken ankle, where Brock Purdy is set to undergo surgery for a torn ligament in his right elbow.
I'm going to do what I can to get back healthy and be ready to compete come fall.
I'm not worried that he's going to take the offseason off and say, oh, wow, I won 8 games in a row and I'm really good at football. Like, it's not going to be that hard. It's going to be harder next year because guys aren't going to let Brock Purdy be Brock Purdy probably.
Kyle Shanahan is confident moving forward with Purdy and Lance.
I know we have 2 starters on our team right now that I believe we can win with. So when you have that situation, you're not that eager to go looking around.
What about re-signing Jimmy Garoppolo for one more year?
No, I don't see any scenario of that.
General Manager John Lynch will be back next season. He ended any speculation about him returning to the broadcast booth.
Will you return to be the general manager in 2023?
I think so. You good, Kyle? No, I plan on being here. I really do, and I'm committed to doing this.
The 49ers are in the market for a new defensive coordinator after DeMeco Ryans was named the Texans head coach.
Love DeMeco, one of the best coaches I've ever been around, best people I've ever been around. Him and Jamila mean the world to us, and really wish they weren't going, but it's more than deserved.
Nick Bosa had a pretty good year under Ryans. The NFL sack leader won the 49ers Lynn Eshmont Inspirational Award. It's voted on by the players, which came as a surprise to Bosa.
It means a lot, especially when you sit in a room with all those guys on our team, and the coaches choose it, right?
Players.
Oh, players choose it? Yeah, I guess I don't know too much about it, but
Bosa has 1 year left on his rookie contract. He's open to a new deal. And Lynch knows the 49ers will need to back up the Brinks truck.
He's a fantastic football player. He's a game changer of a football player. I should stop now.
And after losing last Sunday, most of the 49ers would rather pack boxes than watch Super Bowl 57.
it'll be a good battle that I will not be watching.
Steve Young was part of the field this week. I caught up with the Hall of Fame quarterback Saturday morning over at Spyglass. He knows what the current 49ers are going through. Young was on the losing end for 3 NFC title games in his career. What is it with the San Francisco 49ers and its quarterbacks? You got knocked out of a playoff game, for heaven's
I
sakes.
did. The Packer championship game, I had a rib out that no one knew about. I found out 2 weeks later. They popped it back in. I'm like, oh, I feel great. I'm like, oh. So, but that game just disappeared last week, and it was hard. It felt for me even like it's been a lot of years since I saw a game that just felt like it was that big, and so it just disappeared. But man, I love this team. I love these guys. I love the story. I love the coaching that can create this environment where, oh yeah, quarterback goes down, we're fine. Well, we're fine again. We're fine, and it elevates the people who come in to kind of participate. So, I love this team.
The fans want to know, okay, so what does Shanahan do at quarterback now? He's got to wait 6 months before he gets to see what Purdy can do, and then by then, Trey Lance will be ready to go.
It looks like Trey will be ready, no doubt. It feels that way. And we've made that commitment, so that could be plan A at the moment. And then if Brock can get healthy and kind of reclaim his spot, because I think he claimed it. I mean, he put a stake in the top of Everest. I thought he was really amazing. And I think that they just play that out. They're both not toxic personalities. That locker room is locked in. They love them both, and we'll just figure it out. But I think the biggest thing right now is, can Brock get back to play this season? And if not, then they've got to. You can't go in with just one quarterback, so they have to do something. But if they can get them both back healthy, I think we're kind of covered.
Last one for me, for all those that are just kind of all over Shanahan for whatever reason. I mean, Steve, 3 NFC championship games in the last 4 years. I mean, that's nothing to shake at.
I don't know how to say this more forcefully. Like, you've got to stop.
Yeah.
You have no idea what you're talking about. This is that there's 3 or 4 geniuses in the NFL this generation.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of them. So, like, knock it off. You want to peck at him just for fun? That's just life. But if you're actually going to substantively come at him that he can't, he doesn't know what he's doing. I've said many times, if I could pick anywhere in the league right now, and I'm not because I'm a 49er for life, but if I could pick anywhere on step back and say, where do you want to play? I'm telling you, I want to play in this offense with these guys, with that coach.